Continues tonight for a man suspected of abducting an elderly woman outside Las Cruces and taking her on a long drive through the county. It all started yesterday at the woman's house off Shalem Colony Trail in northwest Las Cruces. She was then taken to the area near Fair Acres Elementary, and it all came to an end all the way down on Avenida de Mesilla. ABC 7 News anchor Bob Harp live tonight with what we've learned in just the last hour. Bob?
Yeah, Rick, we're all talking about this story in the newsroom. We just spoke with the convenience store clerk who is now credited with saving this woman, and everything he says happened is shown on surveillance video.
The most important thing was her safety at that moment. That's what we all thought about.
Well, that is Mahar Abdullah, and we spoke to him a little while ago with our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom crew, and he gave us a take on how it all happened. So first, though, the sheriff's deputies are telling us the victim told investigators that she was actually picked up near her home, and she saw this man breaking into her home. She says he then offered to accompany her to the sheriff's office to report the break-in. And investigators say the suspect led the woman to Fair Acres Elementary instead. She was driving at that time. That is where, according to deputies, he forced her into the passenger seat and he took over as driver. Police say the man allegedly drove the woman farther south to Mesquite and Mesilla Avenue Park. Before all this came to an end, she said she was thirsty and she stopped at a convenience store. And that's what he allowed her to do so. So we went to that convenience store and we were able to get the store's surveillance footage. Now police, or the sheriff's office rather, are saying the victim pleaded with the suspect to stop and allow her to get something to drink, but instead the woman actually asked the clerk for help. Police say the clerk got into an argument with the suspect, but he said that was his grandma and she was confused. But investigators say the clerk didn't buy it and he did the right thing.
The way he was acting made me suspicious too. I mean, this is a claim that this is my grandma, and the grandma says, I never saw this guy before in my life. That's when I told him, okay, now this is getting serious. I have to clear what's going on. The only way I'm gonna clear it is if I call the police.
Well, after that argument, the suspect allegedly drove away in the woman's SUV. He has not been seen since. If you recognize the man in that surveillance video, you're asked to call investigators immediately. Rick, back to you.
Just an incredibly bizarre story, Bob. Let's hope someone is